Hello, I think we're live. I'm going to kind of play around with this a little bit. Um, okay, that's probably good. Tried to find a quiet place, so I'm on the floor in my bedroom. Whatever works. Gotta make it work. Okay, so this week, I wanted to show you, I got purple hair. My friend gave me some purple hair, just a little bit. It's kind of hidden under there. Just a little fun. Anyway, this week I wanted to talk about Success Club and why it's important. And hey, I actually made notes. You should be really proud because I never make notes, so feel special. So yeah, I'm going to talk about Success Club and why it's important to get to Success Club. What is Success Club? How can you get there? All that kind of stuff. So first, to start off, I'm reading The Slight Edge, and I just wanted to share kind of my takeaway from my reading this week, because we all should be doing our personal development. And I just wanted to share with you one thing that I read this week that was just really good. Results come last. It is easy to be seduced by the promise of results. We live in a results-oriented world, a culture that overwhelmingly measures the success of a course of action by its results. Talk is cheap after all, and what is it that really matters? Results. The bottom line, show me the proof. Proof of the pudding is in eating it, right? But there's a problem. There's a flaw in this thinking. In fact, the flaw in this thinking is so profound, 95% of people's efforts are ending up as failure. And what is so remarkable is that it isn't some deep, hidden, subtle flaw. It's so obvious everyone ought to see it. But it is so deeply ingrained in our culture, nearly everyone is hypnotized into missing it. Here's the flaw. How can you judge the course of action you're taking by its results when the results come last? And basically, he's talking about the trouble we get into when we focus on the results. We're so results-oriented that, we'll work really hard for a few days or a week and we're not seeing what we want, so we just give up. And I think that's one thing that new coaches or, seasoned coaches maybe will try something new. So I've been doing this for 3 years, and I can try new things and give it like a day or two and then just get frustrated because I'm not seeing results. Well, the problem with that is results don't come if you're not consistent. And sometimes being consistent means weeks and months before you see anything. It speaks to what I've been talking about, momentum, with like the train, with pumping the water. Like, if you are not staying consistent, if you're not building that momentum and keeping that momentum, you're going to get frustrated and you're not going to be seeing results. So try not to be so focused on results, especially in the beginning. Be focused on, am I doing the 3 vital behaviors? Because you see people all around you that are being successful. It's not a secret. Like, I was just talking to my husband about this today. The information is out there. It's not a big secret how people are successful in business, but not everybody puts that information into practice, and not everybody is consistent. It's very, very easy to, what was I going to say? I lost my train of thought. Hold on, this happens a lot. Okay, I'll get it back in a minute. But anyway, so yeah, like, we have to be consistent. That is really the key. Yeah, I totally forgot what I was going to say, but whatever. I might remember it later. So stop being so focused on results and make sure you're doing the 3 things: inviting people, being proof the product works, and doing your personal development. Those are the things that are going to grow your business. So focus on doing those things consistently and not necessarily the results. Because in the beginning, you're not going to see a bunch of results because you're still building your momentum. And I was just talking to a coach today about being consistent and really laying that foundation, building that momentum. And I feel like she's really at a point where she's going to start seeing some fruit from all the hard work she's put in. But it takes a while. I mean, if it if it was easy, everyone would be doing it, and it's not. The information's out there. It's very easy to get the information, but it's hard to be consistent. I think that's what I was going to say. All the information's out there, and it's easy sometimes to think, if I only know what that person knows, if I only start doing what they start doing. But really, where the rubber meets the road is, are you doing it consistently? Are you doing those things day in, day out? They're simple things. They're so simple to do, but they're so simple not to do. It's really easy to do your workout. It's really easy to read your personal development. It's not that big a deal to reach out to new people every day. It's pretty easy to do those things, but it's so easy to find an excuse. I'm tired to work out tonight. I'm too tired to read my 10 minutes. I will do that tomorrow. I'll reach out to people tomorrow. And the reason a ton of people aren't super successful is because it's hard work. It's discipline. It's consistency that gets you there. And each of us have different things that we're going to have to overcome. I'm really good at relating with people. People generally know that I'm not taking advantage of them, but I'm also kind of a little too laid back, and I'm a procrastinator. So those are things that I struggle with, and you will have different things, but it really comes down to the three things. And if you're being consistent, then you'll be successful. I was going to talk about thank you notes that I send out, and I was going to bring them down here, and I didn't. So basically, I think Tommy had asked about what I do every week, sending out thank you notes to my clients. So basically, every Thursday or Friday, I will go on my back office and look under either, like, I'll see my commission and what orders were, what was purchased that week. Excuse me. Or I will go and look under customer orders. And I don't send thank you notes out if it's a reoccurring Shakeology order, because then I would send it out every month, and that would get to be a little much for me and them, I'm sure. So if it's a new Shakeology order, then I will send a thank you note, and I'll tell you what I write in there. And if it's like a challenge pack, or even it could be a customer that I haven't connected with yet. So this is the best part. If it's a customer that you have not connected with yet, maybe you've sent an email, they haven't got back to you, you've tried to find them on Facebook, you just have not been in contact with them. What I will do is, when you go in your back office, if you see that they made an order, look under your clients, and when you look at your client list, you can actually run a full report of your clients. When you run the report, you can download it or look at it, and it will have that client's address. Unless they are restricted, it'll have their address on there, so you can send them a thank you note. And sometimes I'll send thank you notes and I still won't hear from people, but for the most part I do, and generally it'll be hi, you don't know me. Maybe they do, but for the ones you haven't connected with, you don't know me, but I'm your fitness coach, Carly Brown. I'm just reaching out to you to see how P90X is going, and if there's anything I can do to help support and motivate you. Or maybe they just ordered it, so you wouldn't ask them how it's going, but you get the gist. You're basically developing rapport with them, and invite them to connect with you either through email or text you if you want to give out your cell number, or on Facebook, tell them you have a free fitness group you'd love to add them to, anything like that. If it's somebody that I'm already connected with, I'll just send them a thank you note and say, you know, thanks, I really appreciate your order. And you could use this as an opportunity to ask for referrals. So say, hey, I know you really like these products. Is there anybody that you know of that would benefit as well? I'm always looking for people to add to my fitness group. I'm always looking for people that are passionate about, you know, getting fit and staying healthy. Feel free to email me their contact information, or give them my information. So that's one thing that I think we forget about, is asking our existing clients for referrals. And don't feel bad about that. It could be one of two things. One, they do have friends that they know would benefit, and they give you some names and you reach out to those people. Two, you could be paving the way for them to sign up to coach, because if they have 2 or 3 friends that are interested in a program or Shakeology, will then message them back and say, hey, I just thought I'd let you know, you have a few friends that are interested in these programs, and I wanted to make the option available to you. If you were interested in signing up to coach, you could then get your Shakeology paid for. So there's all sorts of those ways that you can recruit coaches and get new clients. If you haven't used your clients to recruit, start doing that. Just even reach out to like 3 or 4 clients a day and just say, ask them, hey, how is it going? How do you enjoy it? How much are you like in a fitness group? Are you enjoying? Do you feel like I've been supportive? Am I doing enough to encourage you? What do you need from me? And then just say, hey, I would love to get a hold of some people maybe that that are interested in joining the fitness group. I'm always looking for people to add. Is there anybody that you know of? Like, however, you know these people, you know how to talk. Ask for referrals. I think that's one thing that maybe we don't do as often as we should. Keep messing with this camera. Okay, so that's my spiel on thank you notes, and I think I pretty much covered everything. So yeah, if you had any more questions, and I think I got like a huge box of thank you notes at Fred Meyer, and I save all those receipts. I mean, that's a business expense. You could print out the challenge group flyer. For a while there, I was printing it out and putting it in with my thank you note. You could totally do that. It's basically like it shows all the challenge packs. Or if you wanted to do a less salesy thing, you could just put in you could make up a flyer about what your next challenge group is. Now taking applicants to my exclusive PIO or exclusive 21-day fix challenge group. Message me or email me to apply. Something like that even. Okay. So that's thank you notes. On to Success Club. Okay, so Success Club is one of those things that I think in the beginning as a coach, I really did not stress how important it is to my coaches. So I think, that's something I've been trying to catch up on. I will say Success Club is a very good it's the indicator of whether or not your business is growing or if it's just kind of stagnant. If you're not hitting Success Club every month, you're not growing your business at the rate that you need to. Because, as we all know, we lose customers, we lose coaches. Like, it just happens. People are really gung-ho, and then they just kind of fizzle out because life happens. And it's like fitness. People are really excited to lose 5 pounds until after that first week, and then they're not as excited. So it's really important to make sure you have these things that are kind of showing you how you're doing in your business. And if you're hitting Success Club 5 or 10 every month, that's a pretty good indication that your business is growing. And it's really important. And there's, incentives and things that come with hitting Success Club. So first, I just kind of want to talk about what is Success Club and what does it take to get there and all that. So basically, Success Club is it's a marker. It's telling you how well you're doing in your business, and you get points based on things that you sell. So I say Success Club 5 or Success Club 10. So to get those 5 points, you have to have sold so many products during the month. So basically, when you have a client that signs up for Shakeology Home Direct, you get 1 point. And when you have a client that signs up and purchases a challenge pack, you get 2 points. And when you have a coach that signs up and gets a challenge pack, it's 2 points. And then if that coach just signs up and gets Shakeology, it's 1 point. So if you were to sign up one coach every month with Shakeology and sell 2 challenge packs every month, you'd get Success Club 5. So it's really easy. Like, it's so easy. And I remember when I first started coaching, I was like, it's not easy, it's so hard. But really, it's so easy, and it's a very good indicator of if you're growing your business, because you should be signing up a coach every month at least, and you should be selling 2 challenge packs. So that's kind of the breakdown of Success Club. What it takes for you to hit it personally is you need to have 90 personal volume points. I always suggest that comes from Shakeology, because if you're not on Shakeology, you won't get certain leads that come through the Shakeology promotional stuff. So say you're getting your Shakeology or a coach, you sold 2 challenge packs, you signed up a coach with Shakeology. Awesome. You hit Success Club 5. What does that mean? Well, let's pretend you're a brand new coach. For brand new coaches, you have some special incentives for hitting Success Club 5, because that's a big deal. You know, you just started out and you're hitting these big goals. So for new coaches, you get your name on the Beachbody website. They'll put your name up there if you hit Success Club your first month. And then if you hit it 2 months in a row, I believe, you get a call with Carl Deichler, which is the CEO. And I know that Donna got that, and I think, I'm going to check really quick, her coach got to do the chat with her, I think. I'm pretty sure. But anyway, so yeah, you hit Success Club as a new coach those first 2 months, and then you get that incentive. And then I believe, I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure that you can also get a free summit ticket if you hit Success Club those first 3 months as a coach, which is a big deal. And Summit's in just a few weeks, and I'm not going this year, but I will be there next year, and I want to get at least 50 of us there next year. And Summit's kind of one of those things that, I don't know, it's a game changer. Like, once you go and you're around other people and you get all the training, like anything, going to a big event like that, it's just really inspiring. You hear everybody's story. You get to see the $100,000 winners that go up on stage for the Beachbody Challenge. Like, it's a big deal. You get to work out with Tony Horton, with Shaun T. So next year I will be there, and I'm going to have lots of goodies and prizes and take my coaches out to dinner and stuff like that. So make sure you're there next year. I want to get 50 of us, which we can totally do. Let me see. Okay, so as far as so you hit Success Club 5, and what are some of the things you get for that? So I talked about kind of the new coach incentives. So just in general, for everybody, you get leads. And basically, those are just customers that are given to you. And the nice thing about the Success Club customers is they generally come with commission. So for me, like, I've gotten, I had one gal that bought 2 Ultimate Resets that, I mean, she was just a client that was given to me. I had one client that got like $1,000 worth of Beachbody products. Just like, you know, I've had Shakeology customers just given to me, all sorts of customers. So that's like a huge incentive, because those are people I didn't have to go out and find. They were just people that were given to me. So that's a big deal when it comes to Success Club. You get rewarded for all your hard work, and you're given clients. And I believe that, so there's, I want to say, I think to get Shakeology clients, I'm almost positive that you have to be on Shakeology, which I think is totally fair. That was the one thing that I was curious about with Shakeology, but yeah, I'm pretty sure you have to be on Shakeology to get Shakeology leads. So I mean, that's an awesome thing. Like, I've gotten quite a few clients from that, and like I said, I'm not working for those people, like, they're just given to me. So along with those clients, you also get prizes. Like this month, they're giving away 2 books. One is The Compound Effect, and the other is Go Pro. They're both personal development books, and they're both really good. One of them I have on audio, and one of them I have on my phone. But they're giving away those books this month, which I'm excited about. And a few months ago, they gave away like a jump mat and some weighted gloves that I got and Jennifer Smith got, and I think a few of others of you got. And then, gosh, what else have they given away? I got a T25 t-shirt. I've gotten a Tony Horton bobblehead, a Sean T bobblehead. So all sorts of fun stuff. So, you know, it's really an incentive to hit. Along with prizes are trips. So I'm sure a lot of you saw that I got to go on the Beachbody cruise, the Success Club cruise, and I didn't pay for that. I mean, John and I had saved up airline miles, so we bought our flight through that, and Beachbody paid for our room because I got enough Success Club points that it was covered. So that's a big deal. I mean, our cruise is paid for. Like, we had food, we had our room, we paid for a few excursions here and there, but for the most part, it was all totally, completely covered, which is amazing. Like, that's awesome. And I've never been on a cruise, and to have it, for that to be my first cruise was pretty cool. And, you know, I worked really hard for that, and it was a really good reward. So stuff like that is, for some of you, that's not going to be a big deal. For others, that's going to totally push you over the edge and you're going to want to hit Success Club. And again, it's like a reward for your hard work and your consistency because you're growing your business, that's really the ultimate goal. We want to be growing your business. And the next trip is Cancun, Mexico. I think I'm on the wait list for it. I'm not super excited about Cancun just because it's Cancun during spring break, and I'd rather be so many different places. But nevertheless, like, if it's a free trip, it's a free trip. As a new coach, let's see. Oh, I already talked about that. Okay, so I mean, honestly, for all of you guys, your goal should be to hit Success Club 5, and really you should be signing up 2 coaches a month. If you're doing that, you're going to be growing your business because, like I said, clients are always going to fall off, coaches are always going to fall off. If you're building your business at that rate, you're going to be growing it in a way that's growing faster than it's falling off. And I know I've talked to some of you lately that are just so frustrated because you've had coaches quit and clients kind of drop off, and I understand that frustration. I so understand that frustration. But really it comes from, like, you have to keep building, you have to keep growing, you have to keep adding. Because I know I've said this before, 20% of your coaches are really going to work the business and go for it. And the other 80% will either be discount, or they'll kind of fall away, or they'll go inactive, or they'll just be active coaches and kind of not doing much. So you have to be adding. If you think about that, for every 10 coaches that you add, 1 or 2 are going to be really good coaches. And that could be frustrating, but it should kind of kick you in the butt and get you to be reaching out to people. And the only way you're going to be hitting Success Club and adding coaches is doing those 3 things every day. Every day, every day, every day. And honestly, I am not great at doing them every day. Like, there are days that I'm tired and I don't feel like reaching out to people, and I don't feel like working out, and I don't feel like doing my personal development. But for the most part, I'm consistent at doing all 3 of those, and that's why I've been successful with this. And I'm not the best coach, but I've been consistent, and I'm, slowly but surely, I joke with some people, like I'm like the little turtle. Like I might not be the fastest in the race, but I am consistent, and I think that's huge. You don't have to grow fast. You don't have to be a superstar. You don't have to make $1 million in 2 years. But if you're consistent, if you're here next year, if you're putting one foot in front of the other, you are going to be making more. You're going to be growing your business. But it really does start with Success Club. And Success Club starts with the 3 vital behaviors. So I hope that that helps answer your questions. And Success Club is not a maybe thing. It's not a, well, we'll see if I can this month. Like, it really is a marker for your business. And it's so important that you guys are at least hitting Success Club 5. So I want that to be everyone's goal for this month, to hit Success Club 5 and to get 2 coaches signed up. I have the 5-day new coach boot camp. Again, it's a matter of consistently messaging people the week before and looking out for those people in your fitness group that are posting, looking out for those people that love Shakeology, looking out for those people in your 5-day clean eating group that are posting a lot and getting really excited, looking out for those people that purchase a challenge pack, like they can sign up to coach for free. All those things, you have to be messaging those people, a few days the week before, and invite them to the 5-day new coach boot camp. See if it's for them. It's not for everybody, but for some people it totally clicks and they're really excited about it. So it just really takes being consistent, and you have to have a plan. So what's your plan for hitting Success Club this month? If you don't have one, you're probably not going to hit Success Club. You have to have something you're aiming at in order to hit it. So make a plan. Make a plan to hit Success Club. And I would love to hear your guys' plans. If you want to post them in Team FMB, I'd love to hear your plan. But you have to be reaching out to people every day, and you have to be doing your workouts, and you have to be doing your personal development, and you have to be consistent. And that's really all being a successful coach is. It's being consistent at the little things, at the simple things. Okay, that's all I have for you guys. I hope that you're able to watch this call this week and you enjoy this. And if you didn't watch last week's call, please do. I talked a lot about who your ideal client is and who to reach out to. And really, if you don't have focus in who you're reaching out to, then it's going to make it really difficult to reach out and connect with people. So make sure you watch last week's call as well, and I will talk to you guys next week. And if you have anything that you would like me to talk about next week, or any specific things that you have questions about, don't hesitate to ask me, or shoot me a message and let me know what you want me to talk about next week. All right, good night.